Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. My name is Carly Rasmussen, and we are launching our first ever GTV News Sports Show, and we're calling it The Hammer.
And I'm Chris Nosevich. That's right, Carly. This show will feature all the highlights and hopefully not a lot of lowlights from the world of Geneva athletics.
That's right, Chris. So let's get this thing started.
It's hammer time. Welcome back, Geneva. Here's your hammer for Friday, September 20th, 2019. We'll start off with a look at volleyball. In their most recent game, they won both matches against Matea Valley, 26-24 and 25-23. Great job, girls. And last Monday, the girls' varsity volleyball team went up against St. Charles North in a tight match. Athlete of the Week Devin Day had an amazing game with 8 kills throughout the night, ending the first match in a win. The girls powered through the second match even though they were down 24-23 for a point. The Vikings called a timeout in this must-win situation. After that, the girls were able to turn around and pull a 27-25 win. Congrats, girls, and good luck in your next game against East. The game is this Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. in the contest gym.
The boys soccer team took on South Elgin last night. The Vikings won 2-0. Junior Alex Dubron and senior Mark Migliazzo both found the net for the Vikings. On Tuesday night, the boys continued their winning streak, beating St. Charles North. Senior Matthew Fuller scored early in the game to give the Vikings an early lead. The Vikings were able to dictate the pace of the play. Geneva was able to play great defense and prevent the North Stars from finding the goal. Austin Lochner had 8 saves. Make sure to come out to the boys' next game on Saturday at 12 on Burgess Field.
And it's been a tough season so far for the Vikings, but hopefully they can turn around tonight at St. Charles North. And last Friday, the Vikings had another loss against the Wheaton-Warrenville South Tigers. The Tigers had a great game, starting the night off with a 58-yard touchdown pass, followed by a 26-yard carry to close out the first quarter. The Vikings tried to have a strong comeback the following quarter, but despite this attempt to fight back, the Vikings were shut down by the Tiger defense for the rest of the second half with the final score of 45-3.
After that crushing loss to the Tigers, the Vikings were back on the practice field trying to do what they need to get some points in the win column. We spoke with varsity coach Rob Wasinski about what the Vikings need to work on.
Wheaton-Warrenville South is a really good team, so they played really well. And it's the same issues we've been having, just executing, doing our stuff. I thought we were in pretty good shape there. We gave up 14 points, about 1:50 left in the half. So that kind of put a nail in our coffin, and we kind of struggled getting through the halftime and then coming back out. But they fought the whole third, fourth quarter, but we were just chasing too many points.
The coach says St. Charles North is a tough team with a good record, so they are expecting a challenge.
And as we know, Burgess Field isn't home to only the football, but our soccer team as well.
Definitely, Chris. And this year has been a wild ride for the Vikings so far, and they attribute a lot of that to sophomore Christian Diaz.
Hammer reporter Andrew Wilkie stopped by the field this week to get the story. Andrew?
Point! Is that 3?
The Vikings' newest member to the soccer team isn't someone they expected to break out like he has.
Christian's been a huge part of our team this year. Last year we had Colin Fromm kind of leading our line as the main forward, and he was graduating, so we were looking for someone to step in. Over the summer, Christian, moving from freshman to sophomore year, really stepped up, and he showed us kind of what he could offer. Come on, someone's got to score!
Christian has been very successful this year in finding the back of the net thanks to his aggressive play style.
Just the movement between our teammates and how we move the ball, and then my movement obviously off the ball and on the ball is getting me to find the ball in better places for me to look for a shot and find the net.
Yeah! Obviously he's done well. 6 goals in 10 games or something like that is pretty great, especially just for a sophomore. To be able to step in like that and score 6 goals right away, contribute right away. Some of the goals that he was getting, he was just working hard to create something out of nothing. Like, they were goals where he just pressured a defender and he was able to nick the ball away and score. He was able to touch a ball a little bit past the defender and draw a penalty. They were goals, they were just scrappy goals. Someone's got to take it upon themselves to keep the level high during training.
And after a huge win, the boys now know what their new team can do.
I guess it showed a lot of the people around here that we're not just a little small town here, that we could beat anybody. And I think us beating Naperville North, which was the #1 in the nation, I'm pretty sure I heard, was an amazing win for us and showed not only others but us that we can do a lot this season.
2-2, next point wins. We knew it was going to be a lot of work. We knew that, I mean, they won state the past 3 years in a row, so we knew we were going to have to come out and play. But I mean, that was a good win, and that kind of gave the boys confidence and a little belief that we can do something this year.
Beating Naperville North is just one of many goals that the Vikings are trying to score this year.
We can just get one win at a time. That's what we're going to try to aim for, but we always talked about trying to make a deep run.
Make sure to head out to see the rest of the Vikings as they make their push to the playoffs. For the Hammer, I'm Andrew Wilkie.
Thanks, Andrew. And Chris, I know you're involved in boys volleyball here at the high school, but is there any part of you that wish you played soccer?
Well, I used to kick it back in the day, Carly, but I never really found a talent for it. But there was someone in GTV who gave it a shot.
That's right, Chris. On this new segment called Challenge Celia, Hammer reporter Celia Owen caught up with the varsity soccer team. Let's check it out.
Thanks, guys. I'm out here on Burgess Field for the first part of Challenge Celia, where the soccer team is trying to challenge me to save a penalty. Cal, I'm here with Cal Parise, the goalie. Cal, do you think I can save this kick?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's get to some helpful tips to see if I can. So, Cal, what are your 3 tips?
All right, I mean, honestly, just have confidence, dive whichever way. Guess is just kind of the best strategy, and sometimes you can tell by looking at your eyes, but yeah, just guess no matter what.
Guess? That is your best tip for me, is to guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I guess we're gonna just have to see which way it goes, whether I can do it or not. Let's get to the penalty kicks.
See, he's looking that way. It's as easy as that.
Okay, so Cal made that look super easy. I think I actually have a chance at doing this. Cal, what the heck? Oh my God, that was scary. Oh my God. Okay, last one, best one. We got this. Okay. Oh my God.
Let's go!
As you guys can see, after about 1 million shots, I finally got it.
Yeah, I thought you'd never do it.
Yeah, if you guys want to see me featured in any other sports, make sure you DM Twitter or Instagram at GTV304 to see me featured on anything else. Now, back to the desk.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see Celia improve her skills on throughout the year.
And if you want to challenge Celia in any other sport, don't forget to message us on Twitter or Instagram at GTV304.
And now here's 3 to know before we go.
Remember to paint the town on Sunday and wear your class colors as homecoming festivities kick off all next week.
Educators Rising Club will meet Tuesday, September 24th.
And don't forget to come out and watch Geneva's first ever freshman play, James the Giant Peach, tonight and tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching GTV's first ever Hammer.
We'll let you know where and when we'll lay down the hammer next week. Have a great weekend, Geneva.